Good evening and welcome to another interesting edition of Sport Review shown on Abuja City Journal on ACTV. My name is Ido Patrick, and this evening to discuss and talk about what is happening in the world of sport is Mr. Mayowa. Mr. Mayowa, you're welcome to the
program.
program.
Thank you very much. Good evening, viewers.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
And how was your weekend?
Yeah, it was an eventful one, as you can see.
I hope you are enjoying yourself with the international break.
Yeah. It's giving us time to prepare for the
for Premier League
again and all the football matches. Yeah.
So, Mr. Mayowa, I don't know where to start this, but I think it's what has been trending, as in the lackluster performance of Super Eagles. On Thursday they started with our match against Leicester. How would you describe that? 2 points in 2 matches.
Well, when it happened on Thursday, we were saying maybe because it was the first game, maybe they were going to pick up on the next game, and we all saw what happened yesterday. It was a shameful one because we were even like again. So, and even before we got the equalizer, it was like 25 minutes towards the end of the game. So, this really tells much about our squad, about the strength of the squad. I believe we have very, very good players, the likes of Ian Anshaw, Awoni, all these boys. They are playing very well in their club.
It boils down to this, to one particular question on the lips of so many Nigerians, as in, these guys, are we going to pin the failure on the doorstep of the coach, or is the coach got his tactics wrong? What is really the problem?
I believe that maybe the players are not playing to what the coach wants, because at the end of every game the coach will always come out to say one or two things, and I'll count that as an excuse because the result is not speaking for the team. So I believe if they can work together, we can look at other African countries. Senegal, for example, 4-0 in their last game. Mane scoring 2 goals. All these boys, they are both on the same international level, and I believe they should be able to put in their best when they are playing for their national team. But when it comes to Nigeria, I believe it's a different ball game. These people just come and relax and play like they are big boys and all that. But it shouldn't be so. They should, be able to fight for the badge and
sack it. Yeah. And recently, the man even accepted a pay cut because NFF said they will not be able to pay his full salary. It was on a $70,000 US dollar. NFF reduced the salary. They sliced the salary to 50,000. But yet, some people believe that at that stage the man should go. Yeah. But no, he said no, I'm staying. So people are now questioning. Are you of the opinion that this man should be sacked?
Well, I've always been saying it. We tend to believe in all these foreign coaches, and I don't really see what they've brought to the team, because we can take for example the late Stephen Keshi. When he coached these boys, there was the product of the game. Yeah. So I believe if we can stop focusing much on foreign coaches and try to work with all the we have great international players that they've retired and they're just there. We can get all these people and Amokashi, all these people, they can work together. CSI is still there. We can work together and bring out the best in these people. Well, like you said,
the Nations Cup will start by January.
Yes.
So, a few months to the Nations Cup. This Cup, will it be a right step?
It's not going to be a right one, because now they will have to go back to the basics. Trying to understand the pattern of the new coach with everything they have. They have to be focused. It's not like you're just starting from the scratch. So, I believe they should just give Posero the chance. And see what will happen in the tournament.
In the Nations Cup. Maybe after the Nations Cup.
After the Nations Cup, they can show him the way out. If he doesn't produce
what we expect of him. Also, still on that match, is it that because we are missing some key players? That was why we are having this kind of result, because in our last match, the like of Victor Osimhen, even Ndidi, they are not.
Okay. If we are going to base it on that, then what will happen if all these people are maybe due to injury, and like you said, they couldn't play. Are we going to keep falling behind? Playing? We can't stop playing now. I believe a team should have a team A, team B. Like, this is your first 11. Then you have people that you can build your trust on to come as substitutes and maybe perform a wonder. But it's not happening in Nigerian football.
Do you believe? For someone like me, I think bringing in some home-based players, it's as if we have written off the home-based guy that they cannot do anything. But I still believe that there are still some exceptional players that are playing very well in our league that can do the job for Nigeria. But it's as if we have written them off that they cannot do anything. Thank you very much.
Like I said this morning, I said, we kind of tend to believe in all these our professional players.
Sorry, Mr. Maiwa. Do you know the bulk of the players that play for Lesotho, for Zambia, they were playing right there in their country?
Yes, in their country, yes.
So what?
That's what I'm saying. We tend to believe in our foreign players and our international players. And they are like they are the one really even affecting the game, because all these home-based players, they really want to fight for the shirts. They are very hungry for the passion is there. But all these people coming from Chelsea,
you don't even have Chelsea.
Manchester, all these boys. We need them to come together. Not just when you are coming to Nigeria, drop whatever you have in your club and pray for the badge. So that's just the only thing, because if we are going to keep saying all these things, it will still boil down to what we call team play. If you are going to keep falling behind.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Naya. Now let's do a rundown of the result of most of the World Cup qualifier for the African countries. In Zambia play 4-2 against Congo. Ghana play 1-0 against Madagascar. Mali won against Chad. Also, Tunisia 4-0 against Sao Tome and Principe. I think the most amazing result of the weekend is Ivory Coast and Seychelles. 9-0. Different 9 players scored in 9-0.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. You looking at that Ivory Coast team now. They scored 9 goals, and it wasn't just one person that scored the goal. This is what we call team input. If the team doesn't work together, there's no way even Nigeria cannot complete a 1-2 pass
together.
It's very, very embarrassing.
Cameroon plays 3-0 against Mauritius. South Africa, they beat Benin by 2 goals to 1. And interestingly, South Africa is now on the topping the group with 3 points. They play one match with 3 points. Nigeria is on 2 points with two matches played. Senegal 4-0 against South Sudan. Nigeria, like we are discussing, yesterday Nigeria played against Zimbabwe 1-1. Burundi versus Gabon. Burundi 1, Gabon 2. Mozambique 0, Algeria 2. Sudan 1, Democratic Republic of Congo 0. Egypt 2, Sierra Leone 0. And one thing that is significant with this result is that all the big guys in Africa, they won their match.
It's just only Nigeria. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a cause following us.
Because and when you look at it, we did not participate in the last World Cup. And it started
just like this.
Yeah. And now we are at that stage again. That's why I'm looking at the direction of let this coach show him the way out. But I will agree with what you said because of the Nations Cup, so that it will not disrupt the plans of the Nations Cup.
If they were going to let him go, then he should have been gone during the time they cut his pay. That should have been the time to open the door for him and let him go.
But it's as if the man did not want to go.
What do you want him to do? Who else is going to offer him a coaching job? So he has to stick to what he has at hand. That's just it.
Okay. Also, over the weekend, we also have 2024 European qualifier matches, and I think we are at the final phase of that qualifier series, and a lot of countries has already emerged qualify for the tournament. Countries like England, France, Belgium, Hungary, Turkey, and in Portugal. And in all this, look at Cristiano Ronaldo scoring
10 goals.
10 goals.
He's second on the top.
Yeah, I want to ask you, will this be final major competition for Cristiano Ronaldo, or will he still attempt maybe to go to one more World Cup?
I believe this will be the final group stage of Euro he will be playing.
What of World Cup?
World Cup, yeah, I believe he should still be there for the World Cup.
You believe he should still?
Yeah,
maybe something.
He said he's going to be able to play till 40. So
he should just continue to make it and play at the next World Cup.
Well, if he's fit and he keeps scoring goals. So
Ronaldo is he's not like someone that wants to slow down.
He's not. I'm not sure he's ready to slow down. I'm not sure he's ready to retire anytime soon, because he's still playing at the highest level. He's still scoring. Then he's still very sharp.
Very, very active. Yeah. Okay. So later in the day also there are some qualifiers matches that will be played later in the day for as far as European 2024 qualification are concerned. Let's move to what happened in the Premiership.
There's something about rule. Once you break a rule, you have to pay the penalty. So all these things would have been on a written document. You do this is the penalty attached to it. So I don't see, maybe even if Everton is going to make a complaint, I don't see the reason for it, because they violated the rule and the evidence is there to show for it. So I would say it's a bad one for them, because it's going to really draw them back. It's going to affect them, because I believe Everton has started
Apple and the FA come out on Man City and Chelsea. Will that affect, as in
the top four?
Because in terms of finances, in terms of viewership, because these guys, either you like it or not, share fan base. They are fan base.
Yeah, very sure.
So will you think FA, if they are found guilty, the FA, you think FA should come out on them the way they did for Everton, or you think FA should just find a means, maybe something like pay a fine that is huge, or what will you suggest?
Well, I believe they won't be biased in their judgment, and if Chelsea and Manchester City are found wanting, they may possibly be facing the same penalty as Everton, with the points reduction and all. So I believe if they are found wanting, then it's going to be the same.
They should face the same.
Yeah, it should be the same.
It should be the same
and
penalty.
that will make other clubs to go ahead of them, and it will shake the old Man City is having on the Premier League right now, because losing 10 points, it will be kind of hard for them to get back to that number 1 point.
To get them, you mean that will just hand the title to Arsenal?
Yes. Very sure.
Arsenal and Liverpool,
and hopefully mine.
Okay, Mr. Mayo, I've heard you. Let's just do this quickly. The last time, as in, we are talking about the European qualification, as in the top guys, the big guys in Europe, they've already qualified. Yeah. Who are you think? Who think is the favorite?
Is a force to reckon with. Not judging that they lost their last game, I believe they too will want to come out and make sure they win this one. So yeah, I'll be rooting for Brazil.
Do you think, like I asked you about Cristiano Ronaldo earlier, let me also ask you about Messi?
Okay.
Do you think Messi should
retire
at this stage, having won the World Cup? Some people are thinking, what is he going to do at the next World Cup? Or he should just fire
Well, everybody has what the club, the country requires from them. And most of these people, they are very, very loyal to their country. So no matter how, hard it is for them, when the country calls, they have to, answer. So I believe Messi still has a long way to go. He can still play for like 3-4 years if he wants, because he's a very good player. He's a top player, so he can still be there.
So basically, you are saying Messi and Ronaldo should still play.
Well, you know, they've been on the, you know, for like
the rivalry.
Yeah, so I believe the rivalry is going to come to an end, or maybe it has come to an end. Or,
do you think it has come to an end?
Yeah, for some people, but for some it's still on.
It's still on. The rivalry has not come to an end.
It's still on.
As long as both of them are still playing football.
So both of them are still active. They are not just in the same league
any longer.
So that's just the difference. But you know, one is scoring, one is not scoring.
Who is scoring?
Well, we all know.
Who is no? Who is scoring? Who is not scoring?
CR7 is always scoring.
Is Lionel Messi not scoring?
Well, now Messi hasn't scored more than 3 goals in how many games?